On the front is a 5.6-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display. It's fantastic. So again, super high pixel density here, and then curved over on the right-hand side is an additional 160 pixel wide strip of display, and that's it. That's what this phone is all about. I figured I'd show it to you guys because you're probably going to start hearing about it on the news as Samsung's crazy new curved display, but it's really not all that crazy. It already has the super high-end specs that we know are going to perform well from the Note 4, so it's really all about whether or not this awkward shape can actually help using the phone instead of hurting it. So Samsung's built in a bunch of different features into the software to work just on that strip that you can swipe between. There's sports scores, custom messages, Twitter trending topics, even an alarm clock mode that'll just show the time super dim. But what's really cool, or at least what can make this really cool, is that Samsung is giving out an SDK for developers to be able to make apps that actually use this strip. It's called the Edge Screen. There's already a bunch of settings and a bunch of things to pick from. But the other thing people aren't talking about is when you really want to take advantage of that entire front display, that strip needs to get out the way. And when I spend time with it, it looks like it does a pretty decent job of doing so. So like when I'm watching a YouTube video and I go full screen, the bar disappears. So it's fine. It leaves this faint text that says my Galaxy Note Edge, but I think it should really be just pitch black. And then when I want to bring it back, I can swipe in at any time, move around between them. And when I want to go full screen again, I can just tap the video again and it goes back to full screen. So as long as it's this seamless, it seems like it will be out of my way when I don't want it. And it's actually kind of hard to tell where the flat part of the screen ends and the curved part begins because the graphics overlap so often. But I could see this kind of stuff being useful to someone once they get used to the swiping gestures to bring these tools in and out of view. There will always be people saying, that's really dumb, I'm never going to use that. But again, some people will probably be willing to try it. I think the one thing they drew up pretty well is these quick tools, which are a swipe down from the side, and they provide this quick access anywhere to tools like a stopwatch, a voice recorder, or even a ruler. And what makes them so great is they operate entirely in the side panel, so they're not like a window hovering over the top of your main activity. This is true multitasking because they're just over the side next to what you're doing. They're not interrupting. That's pretty legit. Also, it left me wondering a couple things like, which hand am I supposed to use this in? Are lefties not supposed to use this? Am I